Welcome to the Tatyana Show, and today we have a special guest, Mr. William Tucker. He grows his own produce right here in the state of Mississippi. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you. One of the things I think everyone first wants to know, how did you get involved in growing your own produce?
Well, really, at an early age, as I grew up, we grew our own produce. And I went off to school and came back, and I always had a love for fresh vegetables, and I always wanted to do it myself.
Okay, so when did you decide that, okay, this is something I seriously want to do full time?
It's about the year 2000 when the Tupelo Farmers Market opened, and we would start producing vegetables for the public. I always produced more than enough for our family, so we share with others, but now we can produce and sell to other people.
What all do you grow here?
Oh Lord, it's just a number of vegetables, from tomatoes to cantaloupes, beans and peas and watermelons, and just whatever comes to mind. I can get a seed, I plant it and take a chance on it.
What is your number one best-selling produce?
Tomatoes will be an earlier produce for selling real early. Everybody loves fresh, homegrown tomatoes, and we do a very good job of that. And I guess watermelons will be a later season produce, but tomatoes are number one. Home sales very well. People are called a month or two early looking for fresh tomatoes, and so I enjoy tomatoes myself, and our family, we love them too.
How early in the season do you first start growing tomatoes?
Well, with the plan we have now, normal season starts about April, but I have a hoop house, which is a high tone. It's a season of growing. I can plant in the ground, just keep it covered. I don't have to heat it or cool it. I can plant in late February and early March. That give me tomatoes around Memorial Day weekend. Then I can do a second crop and start in July, and I can have tomatoes in October. So that's twofold way I can do that. They are fresh, and I can grow them naturally without lots of pesticides and sprays. We get a good variety of tomatoes that are resistant to most of the viruses and have very little problem with any diseases.
So do the high tower help with that, or is it all about just the ground?
I think it's in there. I do lots of compost soils and in the ground. It's a lot to do with it. And I do irrigation. I water from the ground down. It's a drip system. I don't get water on the plants. And the wind don't have a whole lot of problem with it. I think that helps it a whole lot to keep diseases away from it.
Okay, so I guess tomatoes are your favorite fruit, because I know that's another thing I want to ask you about. A lot of people have a big debate over, is a tomato a fruit or a vegetable? What would you say?
I say it's both.
It's both.
Yeah, that's a big question. Everybody has their own answers for the problem, but they're delicious. So I just either way you want to take it, I'll take it.
When it comes down to growing produce, what is one of the biggest challenges that you face?
We have lots of challenges with. I know we have the insects and different fungus, but we have birds and different other animals that are critical, like raccoons have a problem with watermelons and corn, and we have the crow, which does lots to do with our corn too, and we have a squirrel. It's just all type of little pests that can create
Everything
a problem.
nature just has can
From
create
a
a
rabbit
problem.
up, yeah, they can be a problem occasionally,
What are one ways you try to help keep this problem down?
Well, I guess just being around it most of the time and watching it. And we do have a few dogs around here. They can keep us, the raccoons and things like that. And deer, it's pretty hard around this area too. They can be a big problem. They haven't got a real good way of keeping them out unless you shoot killing them. But we don't want to do that. Yeah.
So if someone wants to get into produce, how can they get into that life?
Well, really, by my way, I started out just from my parents, raising produce, and in later years, through Mississippi State Extension and agriculture, they give you lots of information on growing produce. And I did in the year 2005 get certified as a master gardener, which is a class I've taken to train you and prepare you for growing vegetables. And basically, the best thing to do is to get your soil ready and make sure you have well-drained soil, and get your soil samples. Know what type of soil you have. We got lots of different soils. Certain plants grow better in different soils. So all that's very important on the beginning stages, to know what to grow, where to grow it, and when to plant it. We have plants we plant in the spring. We have some summer plants can't stand the cold weather. So all that goes into shaping up your garden.
Sounds like it's a lot to get prepared for.
Yeah, it's something that just kind of over the years you just come, a part of you. You're gonna put your cabbage and the sweet peas and potatoes in early February, March, and tomatoes are gonna be April. They like warm weather and the warm soil, and squash and cucumbers. Then in the fall of the year you do your greens, you do your turnips and mustards. That's a big sale too in the fall of the year. Buy lots of stuff to put up for winter. So peas are summer products. You just kind of go in steps and stages over and over every year. You do the same, some of the same thing.
Is there anything you would like the people to know about fresh produce that they may never guess in a million years?
I like to just remind people they can do like a raised bed, like a 4x16 or 12. They can do a whole lot of vegetables for themselves. If they really want to. Most people, the job force, the workforce has changed now. Everybody's working 7 to 4, 11 to 7 or whatever, and I think that's could be cut back if you just do a raised bed, maybe 2 squash, 3 cabbage, just for yourself, your favorite vegetables. If you really want to just do it yourself, and could help you a whole lot on your grocery bill. You can enjoy some.